We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Fucking this set of recordings was a bit of a mess to get off the ground, but it's finally going. I have not slept well in the past 24 hours.
Do you have a dungeon under your house?
No. California doesn't allow you to have basements. Maybe some astral horror is just, trolling my neighborhood. But I come to realize that, getting all the bosses set up at once and then just doing a glut of them is actually kind of boring. Just because you have a long stint of nothing happening and then a short burst of something happening. So what I'm going to be doing for the second set of bosses in a easy baby mode is I've already set up a poll. I set this poll up way before. And I'm going to be setting up a poll, and then the winner is just, I'm going to blitz that boss.
Okay.
And the winner of the last poll was really fucking close. Like, the whole poll, after like 110 votes, it was the Shapeless Horror versus the Brigand 8-pounder. And, the discrepancy was 3 votes in between them. And it was...
Well, I know I voted for the Flesh, so you're welcome.
And by 3 votes, the Flesh won out, so I'll be doing them first. But since the Brigand 8-pounder team put up that big a fight, I'm not going to do another poll. They'll be next. I'll be doing a poll for Prophet versus Crew next.
So at this point, we've done the first wave of bosses, right? Okay.
Yep, right now we are on the second wave of bosses that was made at the tail end of early access development. And I do have kind of a complaint that I would like to discuss as I'm just, finagling through gear and I don't realize I'm recording.
Okay.
I feel like the progression of the game is too slow because of these new bosses. I don't know if I mentioned this on LP before, but I know I mentioned it on stream. When I heard there were new bosses, I was really excited. I thought for sure that these bosses would replace the reskin bosses in higher difficulties. That's not the case.
That would be nice, yeah.
Because when they mentioned, like, oh, we got the Ceronius Prophet, we got the Incarnate Flesh, I'm like, oh man, is it going to be like, are we going to be fighting Necromancers, then Prophets, then, oh, I don't know, like some kind of Elder God? I thought that would be cool, like each difficulty gets their own unique bosses, and maybe lower difficulty bosses come back as kind of a mini-boss. But, that's not the case.
Yeah.
You fight every boss on every difficulty.
Yep. 2 bosses per region, each fought 3 times. It's a bit much, I agree.
It's honestly kind of a design faux pas in my opinion, because it doesn't really feel like you're scaling up in difficulty. It just feels like you're going through the motions again. Now, I'm also coming upon a new problem. This is actually because of the second wave of bosses that exist now. I'm, getting a lot of people dangerously close to level 3, which means they won't be, well, they will actively not partake in lower level fights. If I get anybody to level 3, they will only do orange or red missions. They will go away from green missions saying, this bores me, fuck off.
I've heard a lot of people make that complaint about this game, about how higher level people can't go into lower level dungeons and stuff like that.
Yeah. Also,
I
hate to interrupt, but a lot of people have been complaining that I've been a lamer in the LP, so here we go.
Oh my.
Secrets and wonders.
This is the real deal. Anyways, go on.
Okay, so basically a lot of people complain that, your higher level guys won't go into a lower level dungeon. But I think what most people don't understand is that you don't have to do everything as it pops up.
Yeah.
Like, it's there for, for, like, a story, for, raising your guys or whatever. But it's not necessary to do.
I think it's mainly a completionist attitude of you're going along the motions and then you realize, wait, this is a thing I can't do. This is a lost opportunity. Why can't I do this? This is bullshit. I mean, that's at least the mindset in my brain. It always feels like a lost opportunity, especially when you don't have a team for the lower level mission. They're giving you something really good, like a sacred scroll or the bounty hunter's really good helmet.
I don't know. I never really saw it as that big a problem. Mostly because I don't know. I've always enjoyed RPGs where you don't have the opportunity to do everything with every character.
Yeah.
So there's always, you know, something new to go back to if my team happens to wipe, or, you know, I happen to have to throw away some guys. It's always something to go back to for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, it's definitely meant for more of a fallback attitude of I lost my entire team, I gotta train something. Oh, there's something to do. But when you are in a weird circumstance like me where you have so much experience with the game, and that doesn't happen by reflex, it appears more of a flaw than a fallback. Also, here's the big thing about dark runs. Stress is idiotic.
Yep. Dark runs have a rather crazy stress multiplier on them.
Also, back there I got the, in my opinion at least, either the Houndmaster's best or second best accessory. Take or pick your choose on utility versus survivability.
I'm gonna say best.
The Cudgel weight gives you 40% extra stun. And right now, we are using Bokujima. He's our level 0. We're actively training him, so we have someone to use later on.
I mean, considering the Houndmaster's stun is already pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the Cudgel weight is just great.
Right now, his stun rate is 140% without the weight. So, in this situation, there is not a single enemy in the game, barring a boss, that could resist the stun.
It's actually pretty feasible right now. You could actually keep enemy stunned for 2 turns.
Yep. I never did go into that mechanic as well. Stun is an interesting mechanic where the developers realize that it is kind of OP.
A little bit.
So early, like way early in development, I think like month 2 or 3 in development, they were like, okay, let's nerf stuns. Anytime a person recovers from a stun, they get a high resist towards it. So, if you're a normal class like, say, the Crusader, who has, at the start of the game, 120... I think it's like 110 or 120% base stun rate once you upgrade it. I mean, that makes sense. Stun accessories are balanced and, you know, easy to control. So if you don't build towards a stun, you're not getting a stun as frequent. Houndmaster doesn't give a fuck.
Nope.
Houndmaster consistently can do anywhere between 180 to 240% stun damage. Or stun chance, not damage. There's a difference.
Yeah. Huge difference. Also, I'm gonna say, it's a good call bringing a Houndmaster to the wards.
Yeah, it's half a matter of circumstance because I don't have anyone else, but another half of I like the Houndmasters are super useful, sometimes necessity. Also, a big thing, I think I mentioned this in the past video, but a thing people mentioned in YouTube and in the thread, Blindfire cannot hit corpses, so I am now officially using that now.
I mean, it can't hit corpses anymore, is the thing.
Anymore. It used to, and that was why I never used it. Hey, look, a book!
Read it.
Who needs development? I think, you know, Great Evil King could read some unforgivable porn and take 50 damage!
Yeah.
I hate dark runs!
You're doing an awful lot of complaining over there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm a big baby that doesn't like the dark.
But you get to You get to hear the swine squeals in the background now.
Yeah, this is a true comprehensive LP. We are exploring the dynamic music. Oh, that's what I should do. I should do a dark run in every dungeon, just so I could say it's that completionist.
Yeah.
Also, a thing I've noticed with Great Evil King, he's doing a lot of damage down here.
His normal attack has damage against humans, which even the swine count as part human.
Really? Because that one says beast.
I'm fairly sure they're supposed to be human.
I'm going to keep an eye on the drummer real quick, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use an attack on it soon. No, don't whistle. Oh, you're right. That one's a human.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense then. Also, you probably are gonna disqualify this, but I think you'll appreciate that this is a no Vestal run.
Press this advantage.
I mean, you brought an occultist, that's and an arbalist, so yeah, that's complete DQ.
So too will resistance.
The healerless run is gonna be fucking horrifying when I do it. I'm not confident in that. I was looking at the helmet and like, aren't I already wearing that? Whatever, trash you go. Right now I'm mainly camping because I want to get rid of items. That's always the big issue with some of the longer missions, is that you have a lot of wasted, well, if you're like me, you have a lot of wasted inventory space. Like, typically whenever I do a medium mission, my inventory will be half full. If I'm doing a long one, well, I might get the collector in, like, the first room.
Right. I mean, you could throw away the dog treats, you're probably not going to use them.
I believe I used them. I can't remember if it's this video or a future one. I've been actively trying to use the dog treats. It's just a matter of remembering when to. Also, there, I clicked away to put away the bark, and then I clicked on respite, so I wasted 2 time units.
The match is
oh well.
A blazing star is born.
I mean, all you could have really done is like maybe encourage the bounty hunter. And that's about it.
It still
snuff
helps.
That torch.
Yeah, like I said, when I started this recording, I was like, you know, Chitlin's been getting really pissy lately. I'm gonna do a dark run. And I will say this is kind of tame for a dark run, honestly.
Oh no! Yeah, this is nothing. I mean, you need to do dark runs when you get up to like champion level.
Yeah.
That's when the real fun begins.
Yeah, fun.
And by fun, I mean hair-pulling frustration.
Yeah, I think I'll refrain from that. Maybe it's kind of like a post-victory thing.
Destroy them.
Because that's kind of psychotic, especially when you consider the AI changes in champion level.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It's reasonable. You need money at that stage, man.
No. Enemy AI stages, as in, enemy AI gets super fucking mean in late game.
Yeah, but you also need the money to upgrade your guys' gear.
I mean,
so
I suppose.
What are you gonna do? Normal runs? I don't think so.
I have
Snuff that torch.
I have a wonderful woman covered in like a billion robes. She's really good at finding ceremonial dishes?
I'm not sure what those are. I mean, they kind of look like sand dollars, but...
Not... No. Ow! Holy shit.
That's a... That is a marked crit from a spider.
Yeah.
Wow.
If this was D&D, that would be like a fucking feature-defining moment. Houndmaster would probably be missing like part of his neck or something to acid burns. Hello, yes, I've been playing D&D lately, and it's fun. I like...
It might be fun to, like, make a D&D campaign setting.
I actually have been DMing, and I use some elements of Darkest Dungeon in the game.
Really?
Which is fun for some of the people that haven't played the game, but I have one person that likes Darkest Dungeon as much as I do, and after every session, I get called out on it super hard. Not even missing a beat. The moment said, "That's where we'll end the session." Fuck you! Oof. I don't like this one bit.
Nothing wrong here.
I mean, everybody can still operate, yeah, but I don't like having a frontline occultist without his stuff.
He can still stab.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all you need. It's a maggot fight.
Knife is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, speaking of occultists, we're recording this Thursday, so 2 days ago, Red Hook released the comic for Occultist, which has a really harrowing implication, actually. Like, for those that side, I posted it in the thread along with the latest stuff, like the latest before this update. The Occultist story is he basically found a astral horror temple, found the skull that he uses as his magic focus, and uses that to survive. However, the implication in the story is that once that candle snuffs, he's fucking dead. Which is kind of cool because if you take a look at the upgrade tree for the occultist weapons, the candle gets bigger. So I'm wondering how that works in the laws of insane horror dimension. I was really hoping that Hook would kill him. But no. Knife to the face. Like, I kind of like that story more than some of the other ones, like the, what was it? I think it was the Man-at-Arms one that kind of confused me.
That one was a mess. Like, I mean, nothing against the artist or anything, but I don't know what the hell that was about.
It was supposed to show that the Man-at-Arms is a man who's experienced terrible losses, and he suffers with it every day, but the way they wrote it is... I don't want to say ham-fisted, because that's really mean. It could have used like, a second look. Well, a look from a second party, or maybe a third party. Possibly a fourth. Oh.
Could really do with some editors, is the thing, is what we're saying.
Well, Red Hook is a small team, so I don't mind that they're missing that. And I'm not gonna lie, the Man-at-Arms is not my favorite class, so it didn't really faze me. But, yeah, they could have used, like, say, maybe calling a friend in another game development, like, hey, I got a story here, can you take a look at it? The other stories, though, really good. Like, the Grave Robbers was 10 out of 10. Super good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do with the Houndmaster, because that's my favorite class.
Dog just actively slammed open my door in protest. Good job, dog. Go away.
Gold, trinkets,
Go.
and
I'm recording.
Paid
Don't give me
for
that
in
look. Get out of
blood.
here. I'll feed you later. Yeah, I think I'm kind of full up. And not with what I want.
Their squeals fade.
You really
Their
need
confidence is
heirlooms at this
shaken.
point.
They didn't give me any. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, money, sure, money. I need heirlooms, guys. Come on. But hey, I got a set of D12s.
Yeah.
That accessory is not that great, but I already had a copy of the other one, so I said, yeah, I'll throw the Jester a bone. Why the fuck not? Some good traits.
I've used Jesters so little I don't even know what their trinkets do.
That one is +2 crit, which is...
Yeah.
Next time, Incarnate Flesh.